Dear student, practice set 4.2, question number first we have to start. See, the question is like this. Chetana store paid total GST of rupees 1,05,000 at the time of purchase and collected GST rupees 1,22,500 at the time of sale during 1st of July 2017 to 31st July 2017. Find the GST payable by Chetana store. See, very simple and very interesting. Chetana store paid GST at the time of a purchase. Dear student, just now I explain you, when we collect GST at the time of a purchase, then that is called as a input tax credit purchase. And when the GST collected at the time of a selling, then it is called as a output tax. Now, dear student, both things are given and we have to find out the GST payable. GST payable, I told you that GST payable means output tax credit, output tax minus input tax credit. That means we have to do the subtraction. Got it? Now see here. Again I explain you that the GST at the time of a purchase, it is ITC, input tax credit, and at the time of a selling it is called as a output tax. And when we have to find out the GST payable, then what we have to do? We have to do the subtraction. That means output tax minus ITC. Output tax minus ITC. Now see here, Chetana store. We have to write it. Chetana store paid total GST of rupees 1,05,000 at the time of purchase. At the time of purchase. Therefore, this amount 1,05,000 is known as a ITC. Therefore, input tax credit is equal to rupees 1,05,000. Now, what is given? Collected GST at the time of a selling. At the time of selling is rupees 1,22,500. Therefore, this amount is known as a output tax is equal to rupees 1,22,500. Now we have to find out the GST payable. Therefore, GST is equal to output tax minus input tax credit. Now, dear student, output tax is 1,22,000 minus output 1,22,500 minus 1,05,000. Now it is, dear student, 22,000. Therefore, GST payable is rupees 22,000. Very simple. In exam, these questions will be there. Therefore, go through this question again. First of all, we have to decide which is output tax and which is input tax credit. Input tax credit, remember purchase. Output tax credit, remember selling. ITC. For that purpose, you have to remember purchase, and output tax you have to remember the selling. Now, dear student, I think you can write this in your notebook. Now we have to start with the second sum. Now see the second sum. Najma is a proprietor of a firm registered under GST. She has paid GST of rupees 12,500 on purchase. See, paid GST of rupees 12,500 on a purchase and collected rupees 14,750 on a sale. What is the amount of ITC to be claimed and what is the amount of GST payable? Very simple, dear students. See, she had paid GST of rupees 12,500 on purchase. On purchase, that means input tax credit. Therefore, directly we can write input tax credit, that is ITC, is equal to 12,500. Got it? And output tax is equal to rupees how much? 14,750 rupees. Now we have to find out. See, GST payable. Dear student, if you watch the previous video, you come to know how to solve the sums. Therefore, watch the videos again and again. At the end of the videos, then it is very easy to understand. Now see here, we have to find out the GST payable. To find out the GST payable, we have to write here, first of all, output tax minus input tax credit. Now output is 14,750 minus 12,500. Now if we subtract this, it will be a 50, that is 2,200 and CR. Yes, correct. Therefore, GST payable is equal to rupees 2,250. One more question is there, that is, what is the ITC to be claimed? Therefore, IT, input tax credit, is equal to rupees how much? 12,500. Very simple, very interesting. Now we have to start with the question number third one. See the question number third one. Amir Enterprises purchased chocolate sauce bottles and paid GST of rupees 3,800. He sold those bottles to Akbari Brothers and collect GST of rupees 4,100. Mayank Food Corner purchased this bottle from Akbari Brother and paid GST of rupees 4,500. Find the amount of GST payable at every stage of trading and hence find payable CGST and SGST. See, dear student, here two transactions that takes place. First one is Amar Enterprises or Amir Enterprises. These Amir Enterprises purchase sauce bottle and paid GST of rupees 3,800. He sold this bottle to the Akbari brothers. Akbari brothers. And then there is another which is a Mayank Food Corner. Now what we have to do, first of all see, this first transaction is there from Amir Enterprises to Akbari brothers, and second Akbari brothers to the Mayank Food Corner. At each trading we have to find out the GST and CGST and HGST. Therefore two transactions are takes place. Now see here, first of all Amar Enterprises purchase. At the purchase he paid rupees. Purchase means input tax credit. For Amar it is, how much it is? 3800. Got it? Then output will be that means these bottles, chocolate sauce bottles, are sold by Amar Enterprises to the Akbari brother for how many rupees? 4,100 rupees. That means in first transaction input tax credit is 3,800, output tax is 4,100. Can we find out the payable GST? Yes, very good. It is very easy. This is for the first transaction. Now see the second transaction. In second transaction, what Akbari brothers do? Akbari brothers purchase from Amir Enterprises. Therefore, in this case, ITC will be a 4,100. Got it? Because these Akbari brothers purchase that bottle from the Amir Enterprises from 4,100. Therefore, this 4,100 is ITC for the Akbari brothers and sold to the Mayank Food for how many rupees? It is 4,500 rupees. It will be a output tax. Got it? In this transaction we have to find out the GST and then CGST and HGST. Any doubt? It is very simple, very interesting. See, there are three. First one is Amir Enterprises, second Akbari brothers, and third one is Mayank Food Corner. First of all, Amir Enterprises purchased for 3,800 rupees and sold to the Akbari brothers for 4,100 rupees. Therefore, this is purchase price is ITC 3,800, selling price is 4,100. We can find out the GST. In this case, this output tax will be the input tax credit for the Akbari brothers. It will be a 4,100 and selling 4,500. That is output tax, and then we can find out the GST. Simple. Now how to write? First of all, we have to write first for Amir to brothers. First of all, we have to write here input tax credit, that is ITC, is equal to rupees 3800. Then output tax is equal to rupees 4,100. Now GST payable is equal to output tax minus input tax credit. Now here output tax is equal to 4100 minus input 3800. 4,100 minus 3800, it is 300. Therefore GST payable is rupees 300. Now we have to find out the CGST and HGST. All of you know that it is half of GST. Therefore CGST is equal to HGST is equal to 300 upon 2 is equal to 150 is equal to rupees 150. Now we have to see the for second transaction, that is second, we can write here B, and for Akbari Brothers to Mayank Food Corner. Now see here, we have to write the input tax credit. Input tax credit, that is ITC is equal to, now this output tax 4100 will be the ITC for the Akbari Brothers. Therefore it is rupees 4100. Then we have to write here output tax is equal to, how much it is? It is 4500. Therefore GST payable is equal to output tax minus input tax credit. Output tax is 4500 minus 4100. It is 400. Therefore GST payable is equal to rupees 400. Now in this case CGST is equal to HGST is equal to 400 upon 2 is equal to 200. Therefore CGST is equal to HGST is equal to rupees 200. Yes student, in this case two transactions are there. For each transaction we calculated payable GST and CGST and HGST. Now we have to start with the next sum. Now see the question number 4th one. Malik Gas Agency, Chandigarh, Union Territory. It is important information. Purchase some gas cylinders for industrial use for rupees 24,500 and sold them to the local customer for rupees 26,500. Find the GST to be paid at the rate of 5% and hence the CGST and UTGST to be paid for this transaction. Dear student, Union Territories, there is UTGST instead of HGST. Chandigarh is the Union Territory, therefore instead of HGST, the word UTGST is applied there. Now see, what is given? GST rate is given, it is 5%. Therefore what to do? First of all we have to find out. See, purchase some gas cylinders for industrial use for rupees 24,500. That means rate of GST is given. Rate of GST is equal to 5%. Therefore, first of all, at the time of a purchase, that means input tax credit is equal to 5% of what? Rupees 24500. Now 5% of this means it is 5 upon 100 into 24500. Now here it is 20 get cancelled, 5 into 245, it is 1225. It is input tax credit. Now we have to find out output tax. Output tax is equal to 5% of how many rupees? It is 26,500 of rupees 26,500. Now see here, 5%, that is 5 upon 100 into 26,500. These two get cancelled. 5 into 265. Dear student, it is 1325. Got it? It is rupees output tax is equal to rupees 1325. Dear student, now we have to find out the what we have to find out. We have to find out first of all the GST. Got it? Find the GST to be paid for this transaction. CGST and UTGST we have to find out. Now see here, GST payable is equal to, first of all, output tax minus input tax credit. It is output is 1325 minus input is 1225. Therefore it is rupees 100. Therefore GST payable is equal to rupees 100. Now we have to find out CGST is equal to UTGST is equal to GST upon 2. GST is 100 upon 2 is equal to 50. Therefore CGST is equal to UTGST is equal to rupees 50. Now see the question number 5th one. Where's beauty product paid 80% GST on cosmetics worth rupees 6,000 and sold to a customer for rupees 10,000. What are the amount of CGST and HGST shown in a tax invoice issued? Dear student, beauty product paid 80% GST on cosmetic, that is rate of GST is given. Therefore first of all we have to write here rate of GST is equal to 18%. Now at the time of a purchase he purchased for 6,000 rupees and see here sold to the customer for rupees 10,000. That means we have to find out the CGST and HGST when he sold a product of 10,000. Therefore we have to find out here GST 18% on 10,000. Got it? Just we have to find out the GST. This 6,000 is not necessary. It is not needed for us. We required only the amount which he had sold. Therefore GST 18% on rupees 10,000. Therefore amount of GST is equal to 18% of 10,000 is equal to 18 upon 100 into 10,000. Therefore this 2020 get cancelled, it is 1800. Therefore amount of GST is equal to rupees 1800. Very simple. Now we have to find out CGST and HGST. Therefore CGST is equal to HGST is equal to GST upon 2 is equal to 1800 upon 2 is equal to 900. Therefore CGST is equal to HGST is equal to rupees 900. Now dear student, very simple, we completed here question number up to question number 5th one from the practice set 4.2. Dear student, go through the videos again and again. This is important one, and write down all the sum in your notebook. Thank you.